Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan, and as always I'm over here making stuff, messes, chaos, and just trying to make it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. If you like today's video, don't forget the thumbs up, everybody. It's right down here. It takes a quick second to hit the thumbs up. It means a lot to me and it really helps my channel. I hope everyone is doing really amazing today, and in today's video I am going to do part 1 of sharing my eyeshadow collection. I am breaking this down into 3 parts to keep the videos as short as I can and still share everything that I have. I did a video not too long ago and I asked for feedback whether or not there would be interest in me sharing like my makeup collection, and I did get some positive feedback, so I thought I'd start with the eyeshadow collection because of course that's the most fun. And not only that, but my thought with sharing my eyeshadow collection was a couple reasons. First of all, I do a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday 2-channel collab with my channel and Stephanie over at Glitzy Gem, where each week we try to step out of our comfort zone and create eyeshadow looks using different palettes. And a lot of times I'll ask for feedback if someone has a particular palette in mind or a color story or a look or something like that, so that we can accommodate what you guys would like to see. And I thought if I show you my eyeshadow palettes, it might be easier for you to give that feedback. Another reason being is I know myself, I enjoy watching declutter videos and collection videos because a lot of times I'll see products that I'm not familiar with. So I thought, well, why not share what I have? So like I said, I'm going to break it down into 3 parts so that the videos don't get super long. I'm going to start with my bigger palettes. Second video will be like my mid-size palettes, and then the third video will be my smaller palettes. For those of you that tune in, there may be, for all 3 videos, there may be a surprise at some point for you guys, so you'll just have to kind of watch and see. And so yeah, and I did want to do some swatching, but I don't want the videos to get long, so I'm not going to do any swatches in this video. But if there's a particular palette that you would like me to do swatches, go ahead and leave that down in the comments, and I will, you know, do a video and swatch a few palettes, because I know sometimes it's hard to see what the colors are just in the pans. It looks different on your skin. So we'll just go from there. Just leave me some feedback if that's something you'd like to see. And another thing is, excuse me, some of these palettes I won in giveaways, so if I did, I will mention the channel and I will also link them down below so you can check out the content creators, and I'd like to give credit where credit's due. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my palettes. So the first palette I'm going to share, well, the first 2 are my largest palettes. They're 25 pan palettes, and they are everything. So the first one I'm going to share with you guys is the ABH Norvina Volume 4. This I did win in a giveaway around Christmas time from the channel Wake Up and Makeup with Karen. She did a giveaway where she gave away, I believe, 3 or 4 palettes, and you didn't select or enter for a certain palette. She just picked a name and then matched you up with a palette and sent it to you, and I am super happy to have this. First of all, these palettes are out of my budget. They're worth it, but they're out of my budget. And those of you that have watched my channel all along know I'm all about pinks and purples. This is the palette. Packaging's gorgeous, the pale pink with the gold lettering and the plastic, amazing. And they have nice size mirrors. The mirror's the whole top of the palette, so definitely a mirror worth using. And if that's not a pink and purple lover's dream, I mean, come on. About equal amounts of matte and shimmer. So you've got both. This color up here is more of a glitter. You're not going to get much performance without a glitter glue. Ask me how I know. But pretty nonetheless. And this middle color here is like a purple shimmer, but it's very, very transparent on its own. You're really not going to see it. Again, ask me how I know. Would probably do better as a topper, but I think you could do a neutral or a colorful look, because you do have a lot of these lighter browns that would be great for a neutral look, and then you've got your pinks and purples for a colorful look. And this neon yellow here is everything. Gorgeous. So again, very, very pretty palette. Very happy to have it. Definitely a favorite. I also have the ABH Norvina Volume 5. This I received in my Busy Beauty box. If you'd like to see what I got in my Busy Beauty box, there is that video is in my unboxing playlist. So if you're curious, you can go check that out. Steph and her team that put together the Busy Beauty boxes, which I'm not going to put much information about that because I'm not sure how that's working right now. I'm trying to figure that out myself, so I'm not going to misinform anybody. But I mentioned, half joking, half serious, that I really loved the colors in this palette. Just, you know, if those are colors that you would like to go by with putting my box together, and she included this, and I was thrilled to have it. Again, the packaging's everything. The lavender color, and it's got the like the holographic lines and stuff. Super gorgeous. Now, if you're a purple eyeshadow lover, you will love this palette, as you can see. Now, if you want to see an eyeshadow look that I created with this palette, I was wearing this palette in my Domestic Goddesses collab video, and I did have a few viewers comment that they really liked my eyeshadow look, so I used this palette to do that. And this is going to be in an upcoming Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday, hint hint, just to stay tuned for that. Neutrals I'm not so sure about, because the browns in this are pretty dark. I mean, we have some lighter ones mixed in there, but it's got a lot of darker browns. But the purples are everything. This is about an equal amount of shimmers and mattes. Again, I'm trying to find which one it is. I think it's this one right here. It's more of a glitter that you're not going to get much results without a glitter glue. This shimmer here is amazing. It's like it's a pinky corally shimmer, gorgeous. And this one's more like a pink one, and this is beautiful as well. And then, like a lot of these other purples, like this one, and this one are shimmers. They are beautiful. So if you love purple eyeshadows, you will love this palette. Gorgeous. Easily, these two Norvinas are my favorite. With 25 pans each, the looks you can come up with are pretty much limitless. So the next three palettes I'm going to show you are, all three are Anastasia Beverly Hills. All three of these I received. Someone was doing a declutter and they gifted me a lot of palettes, and I am so happy to have these because these are out of my budget as well. I would never be able to afford them new or decluttered, you know, from a third-party seller. So like I said, I'm very happy to have them. The first one is a Jackie, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Iana. And the packaging on this is everything. It's got the pastel colors, and it's got the texture and like the holographic thing going on. Packaging is gorgeous. I did use this once. I haven't had these decluttered decluttered palettes very long, so I haven't gotten to most of them yet because I haven't had them that long, and I only have one face and I don't wear makeup every day. So anyway, I did use this. I was very happy with the look I came up with. This is a gorgeous palette. It may not look like much just looking at it, but it's amazing. First of all, this color here has a shift to it between like a gold and a brown kind of. It is so beautiful. And this has a shift to it as well between like a green and a brown. Beautiful. It's got the shimmers, it's got the mattes, we've got some red tones here, we've got the couple purples, we've got more of these rust oranges, we've got a nice pink here. This is a gorgeous palette. I love this. Like I said, I did a look once, definitely will be grabbing this one again. Beautiful palette. The next one I have is the Riviera. This is a pretty popular palette. It's got the like fabric-y cover, really nice. This says summer and fun to me. Beautiful, bold, nice colors. It's got this hot pink, it's got a nice purple, it's got like the goldish yellow shimmer, and then a gold color matte. This is like a teal shimmer. This is a nice raspberry shimmer, a light color here for your inner corner, a peach color. This is like a blue shimmer. This is a beautiful, colorful palette. I have not had a chance to play with this yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to doing so. Gorgeous palette. The next one I have is a Subculture. A nice velvety soft packaging, the nice pretty bluish gray, really pretty. This I haven't played with yet either, but I'm also looking forward to playing with this. This is more for the people that like those grungy greens and browns, and this says fall to me. I may not play with this too much until fall rolls around, because that's pretty much what I think of when I look at this. But you've got all these nice natural naturey colors. You've got the pretty golds. This has a shift to it, really gorgeous. This is like a peachy color. We've got the lighter neutrals here. This is like a deeper reddish brown. We've got the greens. Just really pretty palette. Like I said, if you like the grunge or going into fall, yeah, super pretty. Can't wait to play with it. So that's all I have for ABH type stuff. The next palettes I'm going to show you are Revolution and I Heart Revolution. I have the Revolution Fierce palette. Not played with this yet. I ended up with 2 of these. I got one in the same declutter, and I had purchased one from TJ Maxx. Did not touch the TJ Maxx one yet. So since I ended up with 2, I asked my collab partner Stephanie, I'm like, do you have this palette? And she's like, no. So I sent it along, so we have another palette in common for Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesdays. And I kept the one that was gifted to me from a declutter. Now this is a nice summertime palette. When I look at it, all I see is a sunset. All those browns and oranges, and then you got the tan and the gold, and then you've got your light color here. So hopefully we'll do this in a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday while we're still in summertime, because this reminds me of a summer sunset. So I've got that one, and this one was gifted to me in the declutter as well, and I haven't played with this yet because, like I said, I have not had them very long. I'm going to try not to blind you with the packaging because it's really metallic-y, this like pretty bluish green and metallic cover. It's the Roxy, and this is another one I'm really excited to get into, because if this does not say fun, I don't know what does. Look at all these pastels on the bottom, and then you get a little bit darker colors up here if you want to, you know, go into something that's not quite as light. But if you can't have fun with this, I mean, this blue, and then there's this like really light pale green, a pink, purple, yellow, and white. This row right here just says fun spring summer look to me. And like I said, if you want to go a little bit more dramatic, you do have some darker colors in there, and if you want to stay neutral, you've got some colors in here that you can do that with. So I'm anxious to play with this. This is a really pretty palette. I'm glad to have that. And then the next 3 are I Heart Revolution palettes, and I have mixed feelings about I Heart Revolution. Some of them perform okay, some of them I'm not thrilled with the performance, but the packaging is everything. It has the cutest packaging. First of all, I've got this one. This is the marble rose gold, and this is just gorgeous. You've got the really, you know, cream color down here, and then this rose gold chocolate. This is so pretty, and the colors are just as pretty. I have used this palette before. I really like I think I've used it a couple times, and I really like the looks I came up with. And again, all my pinks are in here. It's gorgeous, super pretty palette. If you like pink, you'll definitely like this. And then the next 2 I have the Tasty Coconut and the Coffee. The packaging, like I said, the packaging is super cute. Okay, first the Coffee. I got this one in the declutter with the other palettes. Super cute. I'd had my eye on this on Macari, but I hadn't got it around to purchasing it yet, and then when I got in the declutter, I was like really excited to have it. Haven't played with it yet, but I mean, these colors are really pretty too, with the pinks and the browns and stuff. Super pretty. Love it. And the packaging on these is so pretty that if you display your palettes, I mean, it's really cute. Now the Tasty Coconut, I had my eye on. I had seen it somewhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, those colors are just everything. But I had such a hard time finding it. This must be a little bit more rare. Maybe it's been around a little bit longer. First of all, the packaging's cute with the coconuts. Colors are everything. Even when I did find this on a third-party seller, it seems like as soon as it was listed, it was gone. And it tended to run a little bit higher price point than a lot of the other I Heart Revolution palettes I was seeing. So I saw this in TJ Maxx. I think I paid I want to say $5.99 for it. I snagged it because I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for that and I've been wanting it and I've been having such a hard time finding it. So when I found it at TJ Maxx, I was thrilled. Now, if you like more subtle light colors, this is amazing. This really pale green is so pretty. It's a shimmer, and you've got the light colored shimmer for your inner corner. You've got all these purples and lavenders that are really pale and pretty. This is more like a fuchsia. This is a green, more like an olive green shimmer. You got some browns in here, some tans in here. But if you want a colorful yet subtle look, super pretty. I've not had a chance to play with this. I haven't had it really too long, but I love it. I hope it performs as well as it looks, because I will be in love. The next palettes I have a couple Beauty Bakery. I purchased these on Mercari together from a seller. I don't remember how much I paid for them, like maybe $15, maybe less, I'm not sure. So I have Proof is in the Pudding and Breakfast in Bed. I've used both of these palettes. Proof is in the Pudding, I didn't use by itself, I used it with another palette. Really cute packaging. I can't remember what other colors I used it with, but personally I probably wouldn't use it by itself just because the colors are so similar. I feel like it would be kind of muddy. There's not a lot of definition. I mean, you got a couple little bit darker colors, but just my personal opinion, like, I don't know, can't get very dramatic look, but it's definitely a nice palette. Just I would use it with other colors. Performs well. Really enjoyed the performance. Not one of my favorites, but I do like it. And then Breakfast in Bed, we did use this for a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday look, and I loved it, and the colors are really pretty, but I was a little intimidated because to me they seem dark. The lightest one is this one here, and it's not really that light. So we did this on a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. I wasn't sure how I felt about it because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's really dark. I mean, it would be a dramatic look. I hope I can pull it off without looking like a raccoon. So with the colors being dark, I just went in with a light hand. I really ended up liking the look that I came up with, so it definitely moved into my favorites. I think if you go in with a light hand, you can have an everyday look. If you go in with a heavy hand, you can have a more dramatic look. But definitely a pretty palette. Really liking that. Then I have a couple of B Bella palettes. I have Lotus Love. This was in my Busy Beauty box. I've used this a couple of times. The packaging is really cute. This is another one that's a purple and pink lover's dream. Look at them colors. Really pretty. This has about an equal amount of shimmers and mattes as well. Just the couple greens are just enough to break up the pinks and purples, but this is more like a coppery shimmer, but this is a really, really pretty, fun palette, especially if you like purples. So I've got that. And then I have B Bella Life in Pastel, and this was in my video, my favorite palettes. Love this palette. This was part of a giveaway from Unbox It with Maureen. I'll link her down below. When I first got this, I was like, I thought the colors were really pretty and fun, but I'm like, I don't know, how practical is it for someone my age? Who cares? Age is just a number. This is such a super fun palette. I love this palette. Wonderful for spring. Look at all those pastel springy colors, and summer as well. The colors, the looks I created created in the summertime. Love it. Every time I use this palette, I get compliments. So yeah, it's a really nice palette. If you can get your hands on it and you like color, yeah. And then I just picked this up from TJ Maxx recently, Weekend Vibes Mimosa. I had seen a couple creators showing this here on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. I'd love to have that. So I saw it at TJ Maxx for $6, so I grabbed it. Again, those pinks, and then I love that it's got this golden yellow and then this bright yellow to add that pop. But yeah, if you like pink, this is everything. And I'm that girl. Bring on the pinks. So I was thrilled to find that. Then I will go ahead and give you a look at, I might have to break this down into more than 3 parts to be honest, but the next palettes are my Tarte palettes. I have the Tarte Pro. This was gifted to me in that declutter. The individual that gifted me was very generous in doing so. Like I said, very grateful for that. So we all know Tarte palettes smell amazing, and I'm gonna try to hold this, the mirror's at an awkward angle. Try not to blind you with the gold packaging at the same time. But these colors are everything. They're a little bit more on the neutral side, but there is definitely color to be had. But it's going to be more subtle color. Not had a chance to play with this yet. Eager to do so. I really love this palette. Super pretty. And then I have this is the I keep forgetting all the time. It's, well, the gold is, I'm blinding myself. Busy Gal Goals. And again, the packaging super cute. We've got the gold, the hot pink, the wood grain, and then the back is just gold. I'm not going to turn around because it will blind you. This was in my Busy Beauty box. I have not used this yet either. And like I said, the ones I haven't used, it's not for lack of me liking them. It's just I haven't gotten to them yet. So again, this has a lot of the same type colors as in the Tarte Pro, but a little bit softer. So yeah, super pretty. And it's got the pinkish purplish colors in there. So, and it smells so good. So, and then I have this, the Sweet Tarte Frosted. I won this in a giveaway around Christmas time from the Makeup Nurse, and we did use this in a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. The colors in this are very, very shimmery. That would, because the name Frosted. This one smells really nice as well, nice and vanilla smell to it. Really pretty, the pinks, and then you've got this purpley, it's more like a raspberry color. I used this in a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. I have mixed feelings about this. I think it's just a matter of I only tried it once, so I have to play in it some more. The performance was a little bit lacking, and I know Tarte is a really good brand, but I wasn't impressed. But then again, I was newer to makeup when I started using this, and was just like getting into it. But I'm going to use it a couple more times and see if my opinion changes. I wasn't overly impressed with it, but like I said, could have just been the day or just not being familiar with makeup much. But those are my Tarte palettes. And then I have a couple Ace Beauté palettes. I have the Nostalgia, and this I also won in a giveaway from Unbox It with Maureen. It was in like she had mystery boxes. I have not used this yet. I'm getting makeup all over me somehow. I have not used this yet, just because yeah, it's a lot of colors. I mean, like, I'm talking, look at the colors on my eyes, but I'm getting a little bit bolder. It scares me a little bit. It's colorful, but it's like deep dark colors, but I'm willing to give it a try before I have an opinion. So yeah, this will probably end up on a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday soon. Steph and I both have this palette, and it's probably going to take the collab to force my hand at using this. Not saying I don't like it, it just scares me a little bit with the bright colors. Then I also have Vintage Dawn. I purchased this as part of a bundle from Macari. I think there was like 4, 5, 6 palettes all bundled together, and this was included. Have not used this one yet either. Again, the colors are like deep. So I really don't have an opinion. I have to play with it to find out. I'm finding out that a lot of the palettes I'm not sure about when I look at them. Once I get playing with them, I really end up liking them. Just haven't gotten to it yet. And to me, this says fall because it's got like your olive green and like the oranges and browns and the golds and stuff. It's got a couple pops of blue, but yep, we'll see what I can do with it once I get into it. So those are my 2 Ace Beauté ones. Trying to keep an eye on the time as I go. Then I have some Too Faced palettes. 3 of these were gifted to me in the declutter, and 1 of them was in my Busy Beauty box. I have the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. Anyone that loves neutrals, this is like the go-to palette. I haven't played with this yet, but I really like it. Like I said, I'm glad to have it. Like I say, a neutral lover's dream. We've got so many different brown tones, but yet we have this purplish color and then this pink if you want to add a pop of color. And you know, but other than that, it's a lot of browns and a lot of neutrals. Haven't played with it yet, but if I want a neutral look, I want to grab this and see what I can do with it. Very happy to have that. I also have the Too Faced chocolate bonbons. This was part of that declutter that was gifted to me. I did use this in a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. I really enjoyed using this. Again, it's pretty neutral, but this one has a little bit more color to play with. It's got this really pale pink, this really hot pink. This is a dark gray, nice for the outer corner. That's it's got the purple. This is a little bit of a lighter peachy pink. So definitely you can put a little bit of color in there so it's not all browns and stuff, but very pretty. I used it. I enjoyed this palette. And then I have the Too Faced sparkling pineapple. First of all, this packaging is super cute. The gold glitter with the pineapples on it, adorable. This was a part of that declutter too, and I'm not going to show you the mirror because I don't want to blind you, but it's so cute. It's got a little pineapple wearing sunglasses in the corner of the mirror. Now when I first opened this, like I said, there were a few that I knew I was getting in the declutter, and the other ones were like kind of just thrown in there, so it was a surprise to me when it was given to me. When I first looked at this, I was like, I'm not really impressed. It's like neutrally colors, not a big deal. I used it. I've used it a few times. I love this palette. Absolutely love this palette. First of all, we've got your light neutrals here, a brown. Okay, some neutrals. You get over here, this gold shimmer is everything. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous gold shimmer. Then this is like a multi-chrome. See, it looks green. And then if you move it, you see as I move it down, you're getting some brown. I'm trying to move it so you get, there you see a little bit brown. Beautiful. And then we've got, just a brown matte. And then this light color here, it's really creamy and shimmery. Super pretty. This is neutral, but it is pretty. I mean, you get a really pretty neutral look out of this. I love this palette. Can't say enough good things about it. For looking at it and going, I love it. And then I have the little Too Faced Tickle Peach. This came in my Busy Beauty box. I used this once. I wasn't crazy about the look I came up with, but I don't think it's the palette at all. I think it's, at the time, still being really new to makeup, I really kind of didn't know what I was doing and where I was putting stuff, and I don't know, I just didn't put a lot of effort into it that day. But first of all, this smells amazing. It smells like the strawberry shortcake dolls from back in the 80s. The peach scent is amazing. I want to play with this some more because I think I was just not really putting much effort into it that day. But I think beautiful looks can come out of this. I mean, look at this deep purple. It's everything. Look at this like peachy pink, I don't even know how to describe it, like rosy peach color. And then you've got the brown and all these neutrals. It's pretty much neutral, but it's got the little bit of color in there. I don't know, this is just a beautiful, beautiful palette. I really want to get into this and play with it some more. I just think that day I was off a little bit. So I'm really thrilled to have this. And the packaging is everything on these Too Faced palettes with like the little tin to it. This video is starting to get a little long, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the surprise in store for those of you that stay in to watch all 3 videos. I'm going to try to keep it to 3. If I talk fast and show them fast, maybe I can keep it to 3. If it starts getting out of hand, I'll split it into 4, but I'm going to try to keep it to 3. So if you watch all 3 videos, I'm going to be doing a giveaway in the 3rd video. Okay, I'll tell you what the giveaway is going to be in the 3rd video. And I will keep track as I go along with the comments, like who qualifies for each part and all that good stuff and whatever. But if you want to be considered in the giveaway, I would like you to, down in the comments, first of all, leave a comment having to do with these palettes, like any that, stuck out to you or you liked or you'd want to get her. Just anything having to do with some of the palettes I showed, and leave a butterfly emoji. So, and to be eligible for my giveaway, you'll have to watch all 3 videos and do what I ask in all 3 videos, and I will try to make it halfway decent giveaway. So for this one, remember, say something about involving the palettes and leave a butterfly emoji. I'm gonna go ahead and show, you know what, I'm not going to show any more in this video. It's already at a half hour. So that's the first part. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will have part 2. Make sure you watch for what you need to do to be eligible for my giveaway. That will be in part 3. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye everyone.